Some time ago, a friend of mine said to me, "Is there human nature? Are people born to be in a certain way? I know of repeat offenders that will never change. Can nurture override nature or not?" I looked at my friend with sympathy, because people will like to think that everything could be changed, but that is not the case. And I said, "Do you really want me to tell you the truth?" And my friend said, "Tell me. I think I can take it." And I said, "To understand human nature, we have to go inside the atoms of humans and find that they are made of two organisms. One is the host proton-electron, and the other the virus neutrino. And that the heavier the atom, the more neutrinos it has." And my friend said, "What is a neutrino?" And I said, "A neutrino is a host proton-electron infected by a virus neutrino. The virus neutrino is non-complex and uses the complexity of the host proton-electron of the neutron to make copies of himself. And virus neutrinos are evil." And my friend said, "So there is good and evil then?" And I said, "Yes. Host protons electrons are good. Virus neutrinos are evil." And my friend said, "Well, give me some examples then." And I said, "Host protons electrons like knowledge, immortality, construction, health. Virus neutrinos, they like destruction, aging and death, diseases, ignorance at birth, abuse." And my friend said, "So what does that anything to do with human nature, the fact that people have host protons electrons and virus neutrinos?" And I said, "Well, the clue is in numbers. If a person has a majority of host protons electrons, that person is likely to behave well. If a person has a majority of virus neutrinos, that person is likely to behave badly. If a person has half hosts and half viruses, that person is likely to shift from good to bad behavior with ease." My friend said, "So are you saying that people are born to be good, bad, or in between, and that there is nothing we can do about it?" I said, "Well, there's plenty we can do about it, and the main thing we have to do is to phase out recreational drugs, because drugs have heavy atoms with plenty of virus neutrinos. And when virus neutrinos enter the brain of drug addicts, they can tell drug addicts to behave badly. And they also want drug addicts to conceive children whilst on drugs, to influence future generations." And my friend said, "So are you saying that virus neutrinos want drug addicts to have unprotected sex because they want to control the children they conceive?" And I say, "Yes, that is correct. It is very easy for virus neutrinos to use drug addicts to pass on heavy atoms to their children so that future generations will behave like a virus and will be very likely to be drug addicts themselves. But there's something that people can do to improve the situation, and that is a healthy diet with plenty of fruit and vegetables. If parents, grandparents, and children will have healthy diets, with plenty of fruit and vegetables, then people will have more willpower to say no to drugs, because fruit and vegetables have lighter atoms and less virus neutrinos. My friend said, well, the truth about human nature is sinister, because virus neutrinos will stop at nothing to make sure that people have a majority of viruses in their brains. And yet, after all that, they destroy everything with aging and death, diseases. In this case, the truth is pretty horrible. Until next time.